folks, you got to get your kids out of public schools. I mean, you just got to get your kids out of public schools. I don't know any other way to say it. You were showing me, show me that badge again. You had this badge, and it says, I'm here. It's got all the colors. I mean, they're going to, eventually they're going to have to put a full poster board up there to get all the colors on there to represent everybody. It's got a QR code on the back. That is an ID badge for educators, right?
That's correct.
And what's it for?
It is for, and it states, we are excited that you are willing to partner with the NEA LGBTQ plus caucus by wearing your I'm Here badge. By wearing our badge, you tell everyone that you are a safe person to discuss LGBTQ plus issues. And then it says, affirming LGBTQ plus youth couldn't be easier than by identifying yourself as a safe and supportive person. This also comes with a disclaimer that indicates that if you are not a safe person, to not wear the badge. So now teachers are being cordoned off by this particular caucus group of who is safe and who is labeled not safe.
See, that's the thing. That's the big thing that bugs me. Obviously, you know, if any child, any young person is dealing with identity issues or whatever they're going through, obviously you want to be an adult that they can come and talk to and receive counsel if that is your role in that child's life. If you're a mentor, you're a coach, you're, whatever you may be, or parent, obviously that should be a given. But they're actually making this almost like an exclusive club of who you can approach and who you can't. And you basically are having to, for lack of better terms, tattle on yourself and say, yeah, I'm toxic, I'm not safe, you can't come to me, which again makes you the bad guy. But it's the opposite way, right?
It's unbelievable what's going on. Just even with the promotion of these gay straight alliance clubs, how there's push to include all these videos in these clubs and special activities, content that rates back to Alfred Kinsey. There's a push for teachers to be the ones really creating these clubs and then even funding some of these clubs, and then going so far as to create the mission statement. Clubs on campus are supposed to be student-led, but many of these clubs, teachers are the ones targeting students for attending, and they're the ones creating the mission statement. So it's really appearing as a teacher-led club, operating under the guise of a student-led club. And these particular, once we get to a place where it is only affirming is the standard across the United States, well, that message is already starting to impact the field of health. Because if we create a gender affirmative only model in the fields of social work, in counseling, in healthcare, and if that is what is equitable, then we have other concerns with regards to how a child or a teen may be accessing only gender affirming hormone therapy, which is, oh, Chad, this is another big one. Because back in 2019, the California Teachers Association wrote in their State Council of Education notes and had a vote that they want students to be able to, in the future, obtain gender-affirming hormone therapy without the barrier of parental permission. So the direction we're heading as a nation, everybody needs to be paying attention to this.
Yeah.
And it's not just California.
You know, and you're right. People say, oh, it's California, and I try to tell them all the time. Listen, we just yesterday here in Texas, in Dallas, they had the children's drag show that's kind of going viral now with some of our friends who went out there and videoed some of this stuff. And that's happening in the schools, it's happening culturally, and it's like my gloves are off at this point in time, right? You keep uncovering all this information, and I just keep pissing people off because I'm just saying it as bluntly as I know how to say it.